Being human means to swim against the flow. Even though things seems to be working against us, against the people in the ground, being human means to stand for humanity, for compassion, for morality. Being human means help others when they ask us for help. That's the story for everybody in the world. When somebody asks you for help, we try to help. And while institutional greed is trying to drain us of our own resources, we are resources for institutions. Still, we humans try to look after our own. We try to be the best we can based on our own humanity, in our own morals. We see news that bad people exist, but in reality, the 99% of humans, we try to help each other, even when everything fails, even when the tools are failing, even when everything is shaking. Still we maintain our strength. We want to be the best, and we want to be the best for the people that we love. And the internet have made us see bad things because of design. So now that we are in 2026, we can see how things have evolved and how they change, how they shift. We are able to look back to 2000, 2001. 2001 was the beginning of the destruction of the system, the old system. It took a whole generation to rebound, and now the promise is that we will be in a better position. The Twin Towers, they fell in 2001 in New York, and New York is the word York comes from a place in England. There was a city called York because a tree, it was a symbol. It was a symbol of a city. The U tree, the U tree, it was a symbol of growth, majesty, destruction, and regrowth. So that's what we are. That's the analogy of the World Trade Center, of a great tree growing majestic and being broke down and then regrowing. So that's what is happening. That's what happened. The old system was broke down. It took a generation. Well, a generation is 25 years, but in fact, a generation should be 15 years, 20 years. But we can see how the destruction of the old system, it took 25 years. We are already on the end side of the worst things, and we can see the trend via on the YouTube, because YouTube is at the moment the trend setter of thought, and Facebook too. If you look at Facebook comments, they are focusing mostly on good things, and the bots are changing, shifting from negative connotations towards a more happy ones. And the mandate from a top is to be happy. The mandate from a top is to try to fix things, because that's what the new growth of the system means. The new growth of the new system, it means that we have to be the new stewards of the new humanity, and we cannot do that with hate. The only thing is that we have to fix the economical things, because at the moment economy is the biggest blunder to human growth. There are two kinds of humans, in at least in America. There are the people that have assets, and the people that do not have assets. If you have assets, then you can go to the bank and get a UC credit with extremely low interest, because you are putting a collateral, and if something bad happens, then you lose your collateral, and nothing happens. And the people that have no assets, they are stuck paying interest, extreme interest, to shark lenders, to usury people. That's why usury and lenders have to usually have to be more regulated in order for us to start growing. Usually people is becoming the leech, sucking the blood of the hardworking people without assets. Then you create a group of people angry, you create a group of people upset, stressed, sad, and so the root of many things is greed, degradation, in which we degrade because of greed. That's the reality, and it's a thing that we all have to start talking about. We can see on YouTube how the new trend is becoming a more positive one. We can see how things are trying to be more positive, and the wars and conflicts, even though wars and conflicts abroad are gonna continue, because one way or another there are enemies to the system of control. The system of control is always gonna have people against it, and that's gonna create a conflict. That is what is happening. So the next step is just to focus on good things in life, good feelings, good comments on YouTube, good videos. That's why I made my channel this way, in order to accommodate to what I see the new trends towards the future. Plus, this is the kind of person that I am, and this is the kind of person that I have always been. Captain Archer on the Star Trek Enterprise series, he always started with swimming against the flow, with very faulty technology, with very faulty regulations, and still he always tried to stay in the humanity side, even when the moments of desperation push him, show how we humans are, how we try to be those good for humanity. That's the kind of person that I always have been, and that's the kind of person that I want everybody to feeling like they have nothing in the world, and still they try to make the best out of the world. So even so, some of my videos are like doom and gloom. I only make them in order to show what are our weak points, in order to fix them. In North America is all the same. It's just a group of people trying to achieve the best they can. The only problem is that there are a lot of hateful people that still cannot see past their own emotions. We have been brainwashed, and now what I'm trying to do is to brainwash people into the good side, into understanding that we are not bad people, and we just have to better ourselves no matter what.